What's up, fight fans? Thank you once again for coming through. Much appreciated. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. I actually wasn't going to do this video because I didn't think it needed to be done. But in hindsight, of course it needs to be done. Absolutely it needs to be done. And it needs to be done for a number of reasons. I'm a big historian when it comes to boxing. Do I know everything? Absolutely not. There's some guys out there that are just phenomenal, and I've sat with them. One of the guys is my Box Talk founder, Ryan Rayson. Phenomenal historian when it comes to boxing. I sat down with Spencer Fearon. Oh my God, makes you feel like you don't know nothing about boxing. But I know my fair share. I watch, I've read loads of magazines. I watch a lot of old tape. In my spare time, I go onto YouTube and just watch loads of fights, just because I feel like to argue and defend boxing today, you've got to know a bit about yesterday, right? You can't just go around saying Floyd Mayweather's the best fighter of all time without having watched Sugar Ray Robinson, without having watched Pernell Whitaker, without having watched Sugar Ray Leonard. You've got to watch those guys. And I say those guys because those are the guys that people compare Floyd to. You've got to know your shit a little bit to even get in an argument with someone and have a debate and know your stuff. You can't just be about now. You can't be. And that's across every sport. That's across every sport. So when Deontay Wilder comes out and says, I would have beaten, or not even I would have beaten, that was nice. I would have beaten sounds good. I think he's pretty much said I would have destroyed Mike Tyson, the younger version, basically the 86 Mike Tyson. You've got to listen. And look, a couple of things here. Deontay Wilder's heavyweight champion of the world, unbeaten. What is it, 37 fights, 36 knockouts. You've got to be confident. Someone like Deontay Wilder can't sit on the fence. You've got to be confident. It's funny because they asked Anthony Joshua the same question. Anthony Joshua says, no, those guys back in the day, no, they were the best. Humble. Some people might say naive in saying that. You're the guy right now. You've got to say you're the best. But sometimes you've got to appreciate what's behind you. You've just got to. Mike Tyson isn't the greatest heavyweight of all time. In fact, if I was to do my top 20, Mike Tyson will probably come around 15, 16. They're better heavyweights than Mike Tyson, even in his era. Lennox Lewis, probably, Evander Holyfield. These guys are better heavyweights. Their resume and record says they are. But understand something. Mike Tyson, between 1986 to 1989, 1990, just before the Buster Douglas fight, was the most destructive force, not just in heavyweight boxing, in boxing, period. That Mike Tyson would have destroyed, I think, 99%. No, that's an exaggeration. 90% of any heavyweight alive. Any heavyweight we've ever seen box. There's about 5 or 6 heavyweights that I think would have beaten that Mike Tyson. 5 or 6. That's it. That's it. Joe Louis would have beaten. Ali would have beaten. Holmes would have beaten. Fraze would have been a great fight. Fraze would have been a great fight. I don't think Foreman would have beat him. Liston would have been a bloody good fight. There's a few. There's a few. Deontay Wilder's not in that list. Deontay Wilder is nowhere near that fucking list. Mike Tyson was a machine. That Mike Tyson, 86 to 89. That Mike Tyson that beat Tony Tucker, Pinklon Thomas, Tony Tubbs, Larry Holmes, Bone Crusher Smith. That Mike Tyson. Deontay Wilder, you must be crazy. You must be. In fact, you must have been sipping on some Jack Daniels. Again, understand what I'm saying, people. The Mike Tyson that fought Lennox Lewis, maybe. The Mike Tyson that fought Danny Williams, probably. That Mike Tyson, 86 to 90 Mike Tyson. Deontay Wilder beat him? Deontay Wilder that looked shit against Spitzko? Deontay Wilder that got rocked by Melina? Beat that Mike Tyson?